Hello, my name is Pam and I'm with Design by Sewstress. In today's video, join me as I walk you through the steps I took to make an embroidered Delta Sigma Theta headband for my sister. I started in Embroidered software using a pre-purchased embroidery design from Etsy. To tailor the design for the headband, I removed certain elements like the diva and high heel, and after removing, I increased the letters by 20%. To create her line name and line number, I used a 1-inch ZAS metal font, reducing to 80%, and the 1/2-inch Helvetica font to create the pound or number sign. To ensure proper placement of her line name and number in the hoop, I use a disappearing fabric pen to mark along with a printed design from Embroidered to double check placement and alignment before stitching. And starting at the center of the headband, I begin stitching the Greek letters on my 4-needle Janome embroidery machine using Oregon needles 7511 with the tension set on 6. I use tearaway stabilizer on the bottom and water-soluble stabilizer on top. The water-soluble stabilizer helps keep the stitches on top of the fabric and prevents sinking into the fleece. That's the Delta Sigma Theta Crimson Red. I use slim thread 40 weight embroidery thread color number 18. For the headband, I chose a fleece fabric, cream for the top and dark red for the bottom. Once the embroidery was done, I moved to making the pattern using a previously purchased headband as the pattern. Using the pattern I made from parchment paper, I placed and cut it on the fold of the cream fabric and repeated this method to cut the dark red underlining fabric. I then trimmed the dark red underlining, cutting off 5/8 inches to create a rolled hem effect. And after the headband was cut, I moved over to my sewing machine, and with the right sides or embroidered designs on the inside, I stitched the 2 pieces of fleece, cream on the top and dark red underneath together, leaving a 2-inch opening for turning the fabric right side out. Although I was on a time crunch, I was unable to record the actual sewing of the headband, so I decided to make a second one for instructional purposes so I could walk you through step by step. I was unable to record the actual sewing of the headband, so I decided to make a second one for instructional purposes so I could walk you through step by step. To join the ends, start by aligning the edges of your fleece headband making sure the red and cream seams meet perfectly. Then pin the red layers together to secure the fabric in place. Moving to the sewing machine, thread your machine with red thread in both the top and bobbin thread. Position the presser foot at the edge of the fabric and carefully sew a 1/4 inch seam. To prevent the fleece from slipping, hold the machine and bobbin threads gently as you start sewing and guide the fabric carefully, keeping it straight, slowing down at the pins to avoid breaking your needle. Fold the fabric over 5/8 inches, slightly past the seam, and pin the fold in place to keep it from shifting. Moving back to the sewing machine, change the top thread to white, keeping the red bobbin thread. Turn the headband over so you are sewing from the right side and slowly sew down the middle seam to secure the fold. To create a neat piping effect, carefully sew between the seams exactly where the red and cream fabrics meet, taking your time to ensure a precise and even stitch. This headband is a perfect winter covering for braids, twist, and lock styles. I was pleased with the end results and my sister loved it. A picture is worth 1,000 words. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment below, and click on the bell for notifications so you don't miss an update. And thank you for watching.